best? Best.
Best.
Best. Best.
I'm the best.
No, you're not.
Of the week.
I've got Dave Bird, better known as Lil Dicky, here on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's do a rap of Andy Reid. The time is yours.
Do you know Andy? I've never met him.
Absolutely, we can get this hooked up.
Let's do it.
Call Mooch right now on his phone. I need your help here, Steve. So we just had a rapper on the show named Lil Dicky. Can you be the one to reach out to Andy Reid on behalf of this show and Lil Dicky to make this happen?
Okay, I'll call him right now.
All right, Steve. Let's see if we get it. I've got David Carr right here on the Rich Eisen Show. There's a call for you here. Ryan in Southern California.
Yeah, Dave, huge fan. I just had a quick question. True or false, Ryan Khalil, did he or did he not whoop up your brother on a one-on-one call-out in Bakersfield, California?
Okay, I'm starting to think there were only 5 people in the backyard when this happened.
And
My brother Darren called out Ryan Khalil, ironically, who lives in
Southern California. Ryan, is this you?
No, you got me, Rich.
The manager of the Miami Marlins, Don Mattingly. It's the first time since I've had a chat with you since the ban of facial hair for your team that you have instituted. What would the 80s Don Mattingly have to say about that, Don?
I probably wouldn't have liked that very much.
Mm-hmm.
Time's changing, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly of Google. They could have found that. I don't think they looked that part up. They may have, though. They probably did. These guys don't miss much.
Is Mooch on the phone line? Have you spoken with Andy Reid in the last several minutes?
I have.
And what do you got?
I said, listen, little Richie wants you to do a rap video. He started laughing. He said, you going to rap? He goes, no, I'm not going to rap.
Do you think he'll do it?
I don't know if he'll do it or not. You'll have to ask him and beg him and just kind of get him in a weak moment.
He did not say no, is what you're saying.
Well, he kind of said no. It was kind of a soft no. You guys need to keep recruiting him, okay?
We're on it. Thank you, Steve. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end of the Kansas City Chiefs, is here. His reality dating show, Catching Kelce, will soon be coming to E!
It's kind of a comical matter. I mean, how many times do you get one chance to date 50 women all at once to kind of pick from your choice? And not only just 50, but one from every state. They just wanted me to be respectful. Don't go out there and show your ass and look
and do
crazy.
Make-out sessions in hot tubs and stuff.
They didn't quite touch on that, you know?
Henrik Stenson, the champion at Royal Troon on Sunday. Your caddy, Gareth Lord, you made a bet with him that if he ever won a major, he would have to stop smoking.
Spoke to him yesterday, and he said that hadn't had any cigarettes for the last 2 days. Since the whole world knows about it, everyone can check up on him to make sure he doesn't smoke. I give permission to anyone who sees him with a cigarette to just wrestle him to the ground and take it out of his hand.
He is Bob Costas.
Here's the thing about Barry Bonds, and some people misunderstand because I was among the first to just state what was obvious, the cartoon-like changes in his body and in his statistics. But without all that, Barry Bonds wasn't just a Hall of Famer. Barry Bonds was one of the greatest players who ever lived.
Yes.
And he would not only be in the Hall of Fame already, but he'd be better regarded and held in higher esteem by the public in general if he had just done what his natural ability would have let him do.
Andy Reid apparently sat down and talked with somebody in his inner circle last night. And here's the deal. I have an answer. Coach would like to politely pass.
Oh, so close.
Now, we're going to hopefully get Andy Reid on to talk Chiefs. And then we'll take one more run at him.
All right.
But we'll keep hope alive.
Okay. All right.
Let's not give up hope. Let's keep it alive right now. He is in the new film, Don't Worry, Baby. He is also known to many of us as Shooter McGavin from back in the day. He is Christopher McDonald.
I had no idea why they called him Shooter. Nobody told me anything, so I just started making putts and going, Shooter. You know how I hate in a golf move where they cut to the hole and the ball rolls in? I would have said, could you please let me make it? He told me he'd give me 7 tries, and that's try 5. When I put that baby in there and I did choke on that baby, and I just did that whole shooter shimmy thing at the end.
Amazing.
That's the one they left in the movie, and it's so freaking wrong.
The NBA has removed the All-Star game from Charlotte, and the man who broke that story from The Vertical, Adrian Wojnarowski, returns to the Rich Eisen Show. Why did it finally come to this decision in mid-July?
For the league, it was a choice they made right away. They tried to affect some change. The feeling in the NBA is we're an inclusive league, and this is something that we think is important, and we'll live with the fallout of that.
Michael Irvin joining me here. The top story out of Dallas that Ezekiel Elliott might be in hot water. He's been accused of abusing his girlfriend. I'd love to get your thoughts on this.
Well, I can tell you this, first of all, I said, did you ever touch the girl? He said, Michael, I never got within 10 feet of her. I tell every player, there's no reason to ever touch a woman. You got to try to stay out of these situations.
Dennis Green passing away at the age of 67. My colleague from the NFL Network, Brian Billick, joining me here on The Rich Eisen Show.
I certainly don't believe I would have had the success or be where I am with regards to what my professional career was if it weren't for Denny Green, not just in terms of the platform that he provided you, but the mentoring that he gave you. And Denny Green, whether it was with players or coaches alike, you knew that he genuinely cared about you, both professionally and personally.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.